Hi DVC fan, Amy here, and we are excited to show you a 2-bedroom villa standard at Saratoga Springs Resort. All of our content is brought to you by the World of DVC, DVC Resale Market, where you can buy and sell a contract, Monera Financial, who can help you finance that contract, and DVC Rental Store, where you can try before you buy or rent out your own points. Let's talk point charts. This 2-bedroom villa sleeps up to 9 guests. And for tonight, we are in January on a Thursday. We got this room for 32 points. You can get this room for as low as 27 points or as high as 63. So value-wise, Saratoga is a really good bang for your buck. Starting off here, we're in the foyer or entrance area of this 2-bedroom villa. I love having a little drop zone here to my right, and then you've also got this beautiful mirror. Over here in the dining space, we have a good sized table. It's got a bench and 2 chairs. One of my favorite parts is this light. I think it makes a great accent to the decor. One thing to think about is it feels like Saratoga just had its refurb, which took place between 2019 and 2021. Some of these rooms are going on 6 years old now since the refurb, so they're coming up on their soft goods. And we're starting to notice some of the wear and tear in the rooms. As an example, you can see it in the scratches on the table and in some other places. Here in the kitchen, we have everything you need to cook. We've got a good countertop space and your sink. Over here, we have a full coffee pot. Paul is here, so it is full. And then we've got our dishwasher. We've got plenty of space. You are going to find your dishes and anything that you need to cook inside. There is also a form here that will explain to you everything that should be in your room, and then additional things that you can request from housekeeping. Across from the sink, we've got a full fridge. We've also got a good sized microwave and then an electric top range. And then we've also got a toaster. In the living room space over here, we've got our couch, which also becomes the queen pull-down Murphy bed. And then we have this coffee table. It does pull up and become more of a table space for dining or working. Something that we noticed is that this is not on wheels and you do have to move it out of the way in order to pull the bed down. It makes it a little bit difficult to move, and we can see from all the chips on the side that maybe some people try to pull down the bed with it here. Across from the couch, we've got a smart TV. This is going to house your single pull-down Murphy. And then we just have a nice large floor lamp. In the living room space is where 3 of your guests can sleep. We have them both pulled down so that you can see the space in between. Over here on my left, we've got a single pull-down Murphy bed underneath the TV. Love the cute artwork there. And then over here, we have a queen-sized pull down Murphy, and you are also going to have a light switch inside there, and there is charging on both sides of the shelves. You've got 2 regular plugs and 2 USB. It is worth noting that the far part of the couch with the ottoman, you do not have to move it out of the way. The bed pulls down and you can still have this in use. Here in the main bedroom, we have our king-size bed, a nice leather headboard, and then above it we have artwork. I love how it's made to look a little older, but we've got the splashes of color with the Disney characters. On each side of the bed, we do have a nightstand. The one on the other side over there does have a drawer. It's shaped a little differently. Over here, we have a nightstand, no drawers, but they both have the same lamp, and your charging is built into the lamp. So we have 2 regular plugs and 2 USB plugs, and then we have a little accent chair right next to the bed. Across from the bed, we've got our smart TV, and under that we have the main storage for this room. There are 3 pretty large drawers on each side, and then in the middle we've also got some shelf space. The bed also is platform style so that you can slide your luggage underneath. It is worth noting that this room is carpeted. I think that gives it a little bit more of a cozy feel. And then also we've got some extra charging on both sides of the dresser. So we've got 2 regular plugs here and 2 additional USB plugs. Over here in the main bathroom, we have a layout very similar to what you'll find at Boardwalk Beach Club Boulder Ridge. We have our soaking tub right here, and then next to that, we've got a very large sink. It's only a single sink, but there is a lot of countertop space, a nice backlit mirror here. We've got a little bit of storage on each side for putting your toiletries. And then over here on the left, we also have a makeup mirror. Next to the sink is the largest closet. It's a very big walk-in closet. This is where you're gonna find your iron, your ironing board, and your safe, as well as lots of space to hang clothes and store your luggage. Now we're getting into what we call door roulette because we have a lot of doors in this bathroom. So if you enter this one, this is where you're going to find your shower. And it is a walk-in shower. We have the rainfall shower head, the detachable shower head, as well as the H2O pumps. Paul's standing with the camera and the door coming from the main bedroom, but over here to my right is a door that exits out into the living room space, and then this door right here takes you into the toilet closet. To my right, after exiting the bathroom here, is our stackable washer and dryer in this closet. I'm not gonna open it because we have some stuff stored in it out of the way. There's no shortage of places to store your luggage and clothes in this 2-bedroom. When you first walk into the 2nd bedroom, You're greeted with a really good sized closet here. This is also where there is a sweeper in case you'd like to clean up. And then as you continue walking, we have a nice hook rack here for hanging things. And then there's another very, very big closet right in the entryway here. And this is where you're gonna find your extra pillows and blanket, as well as plenty of hangers for hanging clothes. In the second bedroom here, we have 2 queen beds. So this room can sleep a total of 4 people. They are both platforms, so you can store luggage under them. And then between them is a shared nightstand. So this is the charging if you are sleeping in these beds. We've got 2 regular plugs, 2 USB on the light, as well as some extra storage space in the nightstand. Different from the main bedroom, this second bedroom does not have any carpet. It's more of a laminate flooring. And then it is worth noting that because this is a dedicated 2-bedroom, it does not have a balcony off of the second bedroom like a lock-off would off of the studio. Instead, we have a window. Over in the corner, we've got a nice accent chair. And then over here across from the beds, we have another smart TV, as well as another large dresser. This one has 6 very big sized drawers. They're nice and deep. And then there is charging also on both sides of the dresser, the same as we had before, 2 regular plugs, 2 USB plugs on both sides. Across from that large double door closet is where you're going to find the sinks to the bathroom for this second bedroom. And here we do have a double vanity. It's a good sized sink. It has a lot of countertop space. There's not as much storage, just 1 drawer here that's got your hair dryer and then some shelf space underneath. The bathroom in the second bedroom is very similar to what you might see in a studio. We've got our combo tub and shower. We've got a rainfall shower ahead. There's also the detachable one, so similar to what you have in the main bedroom there. Beautiful tile in here. And then we have the H2O pumps and a sliding glass door for privacy. Since we do have a first floor villa, we have a patio instead of a balcony. One thing I will say about the patios is you don't have as much privacy typically. We don't have anything really blocking us from seeing the neighbors, but we do have 2 chairs here, basically sitting on the patio with a stand in between. It is quiet and peaceful out here. We're tucked kind of into the building. So we've got some greenery and some flowers. And then over a little further, we have a small water with a fountain. That's going to do it for us. Thank you for joining us. We're going to head over to Epcot and enjoy more of the Festival of the Arts. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join in the conversation over at the DVC Fan Facebook group, follow us on dvcfan.com, and for bonus content, check out our Patreon, patreon.com/dvcfan.